What's up, everyone? This is Superstars, and for once, I don't have any hunt videos. It's actually a pretty filled show. Started off, here's Corey Graves taunting Sami Zayn, and pretty low rating. I think Corey Graves doesn't have that bad of entertainment skills. Either way, they're about to have a one-on-one match that's going to be pulled off their feud. And then here, Sami Zayn picks up the pinfall in the most predictable thing probably in history. Here, Drew McIntyre taunting Adrian Neville, which the rating's probably low because Drew McIntyre is really low momentum rating. Actually, yeah, that's what it says right there in the third sheet. Here is Adrian Neville or Drew McIntyre, and I'm probably just gonna do a 3-on-3 match on the main event, boiling off the feud with Adrian Neville teaming with someone. After that, here's Sin Cara versus Santina Marella. Sin Cara beats Santina with the Swanton, and then afterwards he still attacks him, and it's a way for me to turn him heel. And the turn went pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. I actually have plans for Sin Cara going forward. Here's Cody Rhodes and Goldust taunting Crime Time, and then Cody Rhodes and Goldust beat Crime Time. And I think I did this match last week on this 2 episodes ago, but I'm not sure. But it's just an easy way, and if you notice, JTG and Shad have chemistry, but Cody Rhodes and Goldust does not. So I'm gonna book Raw now. This is to get him on before Elimination Chamber. So it's just gonna be pretty basic build going forward. Alright everyone, so here's Raw. And the start to show this week is Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan, an 18-minute match with 2-minute intros. And here is I did this to take up some decent amount of time. It's like 3 hours of Raw, kind of gets repetitive, and there's only so many angles you can keep track of, and just so many angles you want to keep on doing. And later in the show, I have Seth Rollins versus Luke Harper. And I wanted to do Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, but since Eric Rowan's a weaker worker, I put him in tag with Bray. And since they lost, I actually, if you see here, I kept Bray strong, which means like his popularity wouldn't take much of a hit, or if any at all, since he lost. And then right after, I have the Shield talk about the Wyatts, and then the Wyatts attack as like a revenge. In hindsight, I probably were better off putting the angle before the match, but can't change that now. So right after, the Real Americans, Big E and Mark Henry, go to double disqualification, and I'm doing this so the tag match is going to be Big E, Mark Henry versus Real Americans versus Dust Brothers at Elimination Chamber. And I'm not going to do any added gimmick to it. Right after is Corey Graves dominating of R-Truth as I'm getting R-Truth ready to leave the company. And then here's Kane booking the main event with Big Show, Cena, and Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, and Batista. Here is Sin Cara beating Darren Young, and I'm still trying to like get Sin Cara a little more over, as he was at 48 prior to the match, and I want him right around 55. And right here is an angle of Triple H. Right here is an angle of Triple H booking Shield versus Wyatts at Elimination Chamber. And then right here in like a throwaway match, I have Ryback. They're facing the Usos, and right here I have the Usos winning, as I don't have any really WrestleMania plans for Ryback, but I think the Usos are going to be in the card somewhere. Then in the throwaway match, I had Wade Barrett defeat Zack Ryder. Right after, Wade Barrett and John Morrison brawled, because Wade Barrett cost John Morrison 2 matches and attacked him backstage and stuff like that. Then here, Sami Zayn beating Fandango, as I'm just pushing Sami Zayn, and I have plans for him, and it's actually going to be either of these guys in one of my plans. So I don't know, whoever I feel is more over and better suited for what I want to do. Then here is Dolph Ziggler coming out and challenging Alberto Del Rio, with Alberto Del Rio accepting the challenge. Right here in another throwaway match, I had Shelton Benjamin defeat Adrian Neville in what I think would be a really cool match to see. And I don't know if it happened in the Indies or not. It's a possibility. And actually, Shelton Benjamin's overness is like a 48 or maybe 50. So to get that a little higher would be nice. As I mean, he's still a good in-ring worker, even though he's in his late 30s. So we'll see where he's going forward. And then right after, I had Miz TV with Miz insulting Kofi Kingston, and I wanted the Miz to get a success and like the storyline change, so his momentum isn't crap. So this is probably gonna do something on SmackDown. I'm not sure yet. And then here's Luke Harper and Seth Rollins match, and here's Rollins beating Luke Harper, and I did that because I mean, now the Shield just beat all three Wyatt guys. I might do like single matches on SmackDown. Actually, I just thought of that right now. So they have each guy face each other, and then here's the heels taunting the faces in Elimination Chamber. And like the idea for this is like when they're like say if like this is real life, I would have them like argue, and like Chris Jericho say he's gonna win a title, Randy Orton say he's gonna retain, and Batista, say he's gonna win the title. And then the faces ideally would say, well, it doesn't matter who wins the title Sunday, but we're here to win tonight, blah, 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 blah. And then here was the faces and the heels. And then Randy Orton pinned the Big Show by cheating. And I had the Big Show lose. That's really, I mean, he was the last guy decided to be in this match. As I mean, I like the Big Show. I think he's like fun to see, but I mean, not fun to see. I feel like he's overexposed nowadays, and he just gets crapped on by the internet wrestling community. And really, he's like the only other guy that was capable to be put in a match, and like he has good entertainment skills. So if I want to throw like the taunting I just did, like he can have entertainment skills, and he's pretty over still. And the show got an 87 popularity, so we're still doing good shows, probably because of the main events. And if you notice, like from Royal Rumble, from before Royal Rumble, the Authority was huge in the storylines. Like I was using them, and if I kept on doing that, I feel like I'd get bored with this. And so, I mean, here I had Triple H and Kane do a thing, but like beforewards, I had Batista join the Authority, Ryback join the Authority, Shield turn on the Authority. I mean, the Authority's not going away. It's just I don't have any plans for him right now, as this is a throwaway pay-per-view, and I'm not going to have Triple H wrestle at WrestleMania as he's retired. He's a retired wrestler, and I don't want to go change that. And one thing I changed, the only thing I changed is the product ratings for WWE is 60% angles and 40% matches. Or not, 60% matches and 40% angles. So it's like for 100 minutes, there'd be 60 minutes of matches and 40 minutes of angles. I changed that to 70 and 30 split. So, I mean, I don't know how it actually goes on in real life, but I prefer more matches than angles. And if I don't like I said in the last video, I like having no angles, like counteract is. I like going up, down, up, down, up, down. And since Elimination Chamber is coming this week, I will have that up in the next day or two. Thank you for watching.